I hear that. That's that's Jamaican man.
Hey guys, we live. You might not be able to hear our music good. We got to do makeshift because VR is in LA.
Well,
So.
according to my phone, we're just now live. But I hear us. You're taking us to Jamaica, man.
Yes. Hey guys, we are live. Happy Friday. We missed you guys on last week. We hope that you guys had an amazing Good Friday as well as an Easter holiday, Resurrection Sunday, all of that good stuff. So you know that we are back live and in color. It is Pat Simmons, Angela Anderson, Vanessa Riley hanging out with you. I know you don't see VR. VR is in LA. No, not LA. Vegas. She's in Vegas,
I
guys.
thought she was in LA.
Is it LA? Okay, how about this? She on the West Coast. Let's just say that.
It's like, where's Waldo?
You know what? I think it is LA, Pat. She had the virtual Vegas the other week. So yes, right. I think it is LA. But guys, you know VR. She may pop in or what have you, but if she do, of course, she'll be hanging out with us today. Guys, so we are excited. Welcome to Fun Friday. Like, tag, and share. Tell a friend that Fun Friday is back on this week. You guys know how we started here. Pat, how you doing? And then in addition to telling me how you doing, what are you rocking today?
Well, you said a hat.
Okay.
And I'm a team player.
Okay.
So I went and grabbed a hat, which is really what this fashionista. But then when I was putting it on, of course, I broke the thing.
Oh, Lord. See, so you had what had happened was.
Girl, every time I wear one of these hats, I got a what happened was.
Oh.
So I'm not taking it off anymore. I don't even know if this thing is going to stay on.
Okay.
But I have some of the cutest fashionistas until I have to throw it away. And then I just got a simple blouse because it's hot in St. Louis today. It's
well, I like that blouse. It looks springy, all that good stuff. So yeah. So guys, as you can see, because we missed y'all last week and we know that last Sunday was Easter, all that stuff. So, we wanted to kind of bring out our little Easter go to church hats and attire for you guys on today. Today I'm rocking, I went for that whole, springy Easter look going to church. You got to have a hat. Okay. We're going to talk about hats in a minute. You got to have a hat on Easter Sunday. Okay. The bigger, the better, I think, Pat. I think now, for those Mama Tony, if you out there, let us know. I know Mama Tony had a hat on for Easter Sunday. I saw the pictures already. So Mama Tony, share with us about that. But yeah, so I'm rocking this hat. And of course, I just got on a little simple dress. It's a spring color, nice.
It matches.
It's A-line, all that good stuff. And so I was telling my friend Pat that, I had to wear the cardigan because, when you get the service, it's going to be a little cool in there with the AC. Then I didn't want the usherers and the mamas on the front row swatting at me because my arms was out, so I got the cardigan. And then, when I leave church, I can
You take it off on the parking lot.
Yes, take it off I might better wait till I get in the car.
I was going to say, you don't come out the sanctuary taking it off.
Right.
You wait. Even when I go with the mask, I walk out on the parking lot with the mask still on. And then I have to remember, okay, I can take it off now. So, yeah. But, on Easter, we had communion. So we were all in white. And I thought I didn't have a white hat, but then I realized I did buy that same white cowboy hat that VR had, but I didn't wear it. I had on white everything else.
Oh, wow. And you know what, Pat? I started to wear white today, but I was like, I just do this one.
But you're so color-coordinated. I love it.
Well, thank you. I love that. And Pat, they are loving the hats on today as well. We have Antoinette hanging out with us. Antoinette, how are you doing? Oh, my goodness. So good to see you, Antoinette. You are in our thoughts and our prayers as well. Mama Tony hanging out with us on today as well. We have Sharon Blunt hanging out with us on today as well, guys. We are super duper excited. If you're just joining us, of course, VR, she's with us, but she's not with us. She's like virtual, mobile.
Well,
She's in
let's
LA, or
let's
me and Pat said on the West Coast. We know she's somewhere on the West Coast.
well, let's just tell the truth. The last email we got from VR, she was eating at the In-N-Out Burger.
Yes, and she had just landed, and they was getting something to eat. So, but if she decides, she may pop in and say hello to you guys as well. There is a conference in LA, and VR. She has several. She's on several panels and things of that nature too. So we're super duper excited about her. So you have myself and Pat. We're holding it down for the Fun Friday crew on today as well, guys. We're excited. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, okay? Because we got some National Day stuff to talk about, okay? It's National Earth Day. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And then it's National Jelly Bean Day, Pat. And then, okay, see, and I don't see Rhonda on here yet. But guys, if y'all can get in contact with Rhonda, text her, okay? Because this post, Mama Bessie, guys, that's Rhonda McKnight mother. If you guys that may not know, Mama Bessie, we love ourselves some Mama Bessie.
Yes, we do.
Just like we love some Grandma BB and Mama B. Those are book characters, but we love Mama Bessie anyway. And Mama Bessie is hilarious. So yeah. Mama Bessie, the last couple of days, Pat, she's been posting about pork roll, but every time I see it, it looks like bologna. Now, I like some fried bologna. Now, I love a good fried.
I'm right there because you say bologna and I say bologna.
Hey, see, okay, now, Pat, I was going to ask you about that because when you spell it, it is G-N-A. But, Pat, nobody says bologna, do they?
I think bologna is one of those kids saying, Mommy, can I have some bologna?
Pat, I have been saying bologna ever since I was a little girl. And of course, you got to sing the Oscar Mayer song too.
Well, what do they say? What is the Oscar Mayer?
Well, I think it's for was it the hot dog? But I think they spelled out bologna. I think. Anyway, okay, I'm taking myself back. Put it in the comment section. When they do the Oscar Mayer song, was it for the hot dogs or was it for the bologna?
It's for the wiener. It's the hot dog.
Look, Pat, I'm like brown now. Same thing.
I know, right? It tastes the same, but I love hot dogs. Yeah.
So, guys, okay. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this bologna. Oh, Pat, I never paid any attention. I know the spelling, but yeah, wow.
Well, because Terry always said that. I said you mean bologna.
Oh wow. Okay, y'all chime in. Let us know. Bologna. Which one do you say? And if you know the difference, okay, I had to research it. So when I don't know something, I got to research it. So I researched pork roll. So evidently it is cured meat. I guess it kind of tastes like Spam because it's supposedly more salty-ish than bologna. But whatever it is,
sounding good. It's not sounding good.
Yeah, whatever it is, it wasn't bologna. Because I was thinking every time I saw it, I was like, that's bologna. I was like, but I've never heard it called pork roll. But no, they're two separate things. So if you guys talk to Rhonda, tell her I was talking about Mama Bessie and her pork rolls, and it made me go do some research because I know I like fried bologna with the edges burnt, or crispy, or that's just so good. And then you got to have the Miracle Whip and bread, and then that's my bologna sandwich.
And then mustard, got to have a little taste of mustard.
Oh, Pat, yeah, a little bit of mustard on there. So chime in. Do you eat bologna? Do you still eat bologna sandwiches, or was that something you ate when you was little?
I love it, but I'm trying to stay away from processed meat.
Oh, okay.
So the only processed meat that I will treat myself to are hot dogs, and that's not all the time.
Okay.
But when I'm at home, I'm real good. We don't eat. We used to eat turkey sausage, bacon. We don't buy any of that. We don't eat any of that anymore.
Okay.
However, when we on the road at the hotel, I'll be the first one in the kitchen line because I don't get it at home.
Oh,
I tear that sausage and bacon and stuff because I don't eat it at home.
Oh, gotcha.
But so when I get on the road, it's like a treat.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing against it, but I'm just trying to stay away from processed meat.
And Pat, you are doing so good. You are doing so good. And Mama Bessie, this is like her little treat. like she's been having the pork roll with bagel, and I think I saw some eggs on her plate or what have you. Because sometimes we would do bologna for breakfast too. Like we would have fried bologna. No, this was back in the day, guys. Well, I mean, I guess I could still fix it now. I mean, I ain't too big for bologna, so
Yeah, you can eat that for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tiffany said she don't like it. She never liked
But
it.
not even fried. I mean, fried. Just
Okay, Marsha, with the cheese on the fried bologna. Okay,
I mean,
a bologna sandwich
has a different taste than just a cold sandwich. If
it does.
It might taste better.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It's something about, and then Pat, when you cook it, you add a little bit of oil in there, not too much, whatever. And then when it's really getting good when it's sucked up and got the little bubble in it or whatever. Oh man, that's just, and then you flip it over. I'm just having flashbacks.
But do you slice it so it'll flatten out?
Yep. Slice it, okay. But I like to see that first. I like something that fascinates me.
Clearly.
Okay.
I said clearly. Okay.
I know. I just got like excited talking about how to cook fried bologna. But anyway, and then that bring back memories, the old cast iron skillet. Do you have a cast iron skillet or y'all used to have one? Those are like the best cooking frying pans. And back in the day, your grandmama and all them, I mean everything went, from fried chicken to everything fried just about went in this cast iron skillet that was just like the bomb.
And one thing about the cast iron skillet, not only is it a great cooking tool.
Press pause. Antoinette always had my back. Come through with the come through. There it is. Pat. My bologna has a first name. It's OSCAR. My bologna my bologna is a something like that. But I remembered it. See, Pat, Antoinette got my back. I thought that was a bologna song by Oscar Mayer.
Well, I just remember, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, but Pat, see, Antoinette be coming through with the come through.
No, Antoinette got your back on the song. We still had not resolved this issue, whether it's bologna or bologna.
Okay, guys, we need your help. Chime in. Okay, are you team Angela bologna or are you team Pat bologna? Put it in the comment section. Let us know, boys and girls. We want to know where you are. Oh my goodness, that.
And you know what? You can also, because I've done this, I'm going to go to Google and because they have the pronunciation.
Well, Pat, well then, just go, just like an author,
Well, let me see if I can.
She gonna research me, guys.
Yeah, I mean, because I've always said that.
Well, so far, Pat, they is team baloney, but hey, we stand corrected according to Google.
Okay, what's it telling me? The correct pronunciation is Bologna.
Bologna. Well, I declare.
Okay, wait a minute. Do I want to pronounce it in Italian? No. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Well, even the Oscar Mayer song, Pat, they say my bologna has a first name. And that was a national commercial.
In Italian, it is said as Bologna.
Bologna.
Okay, Bologna. So that's the Italian way, guys. Bologna.
Okay. Bust that bubble.
Yes.
So we got a bologna, and a bologna. So, hey. It's a free for all today.
Look, Pat, Marshall said, I'm with her. She said, our pronunciation precedes Google, okay?
Now, that is true. And Antoinette talking about baloney. See, baloney to me is like, that's baloney. Like that's Sophia baloney. So
I'm glad that you said that because, again, I always know the spelling is Gna. But yeah, ever since I was a child and even now, it's baloney. And probably because I got my pronunciation from the Oscar Mayer song. That's what it is, Pat. That's why I say baloney.
Yeah, I got to go on YouTube and find that song. Were they the creators of Bologna or what? If it's their product, we got to go with what they say.
What
right?
they say. I love it. Oh my goodness, guys. So yeah, so I definitely wanted to talk about that because when I saw that and she had posted it a couple of days, and the last time when I saw it earlier, I said, I gotta look up this pork roll because again, that's what it looked like when it's sliced. And I think she fried it or what have you. So guys, if y'all see Rhonda out there, I'll ask her or tell her to hook me up or ask me about the my questions about this pork roll. Now, guys, today is actually it's Earth Day. We'll talk about that one first. Of course, we'll get into the jelly beans because Pat, you first of all, you know I love sweets, so you know I got something to say about these jelly beans. But Earth Day. So Pat, do you celebrate Earth Day? Are you a what should I say? Are you an outdoorsy gardening kind of? Wait, guys, hold up.
She's finished eating.
Bam!
Yes.
VR.
Hey guys.
Okay, VR. Okay, so you got the crew. You got the crew in the car. Hey guys. Okay, we're about to put y'all on the spot. So VR, we were talking about, okay, VR, you guys are from Georgia, so you may know. So Mama Bessie, hey guys, Mama Bessie been posting about this pork roll. But for me, it looked like bologna. So I was like, what is this? So I had to do my research, VR. But it's separate. It's not bologna. It's pork roll. They said it kind of tastes like Spam. It's more salty-ish or whatever. Anyway, I'm with the bologna. I don't think I'm gonna like the pork roll. I don't think I want to try it. But Pat just told me it is not pronounced bologna. It is pronounced Bologna. Well, I said, Pat, Oscar Mayer has a whole commercial that they say bologna. So what say the crew in the car? Is it bologna or is it Bologna? What do y'all say?
You're both right. Because they're spelled two different ways to refer to the same thing. So Bologna is the Italian way of saying it, and it's spelled with an A at the end, and bologna is with a Y.
Well, all the time when I see bologna, it's spelled with the A. Even them, okay, the VR. Even when they have the Oscar Mayer songs lyrics, it's spelled, with the G-N-A.
I've never seen it with EY unless you're calling someone, that's baloney.
Well, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But y'all know.
So VR, of course, leave it to the Fun Friday crew to have an interesting conversation about bologna. And of course, I had to go over how to make fried bologna. And when it's suctioned up and it have that hump in it. Oh, that's so exciting. I told Pat I get so excited.
Because then you could put like an egg and scramble the egg, like bake it with the egg. Like you ever take muffin tins and you put the bologna in the muffin tin and then you put the egg in there, a little cheese, and you bake it. Oh, girl, it's awesome.
Oh
no!
Look at VR when it comes through about the bologna. Okay.
So now we have stepped up to a full recipe with bologna.
You're on the Fun Friday crew. Well, you get a full recipe for bologna.
Full recipe, guys. Full recipe on how to make you a good old and look and so we're not even gonna say sandwich. How to make you a good old bologna sandwich with the M.
Yeah.
There you go. Bam.
Bologna. I'm curious now. I almost want to go do the etymology of this and find out what is it critically.
I know.
Antoinette done went to Wikipedia on us. She done found us some information. And Pat didn't know about the Oscar Mayer bologna song. And how about Antoinette done came through VR. She went and found it and put the lyrics up. I said, Pat, I told you.
But Antoinette just had her back when it came to the song.
Oh.
That was it.
I love it. Oh my goodness. And so then VR, we was actually just jumping to Earth Day. And I know VR, you guys was doing some stuff with your was it your back lawn where y'all was doing some grass feed and all that stuff? Yeah, how's that going?
The lawn is we have green grass. We don't have we sort of still have weeds. There were chemicals have been sprayed, but the weeds are resilient. You got to give it up to
green.
The green. The lawn is sort of green. Yes, the lawn is.
What color are the weeds? Because the sometimes the person's lawn looks good when it's cut with the green weeds.
Yes. No, the weeds are obvious though. You look at the lawn, you're like, that's a weed.
Mhm.
It's a weed. That's a weed.
You got-
See it.
I love it. Now, do you guys do any gardening, or do you have a garden? Because I know it's different, gardening with plants and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or do you have a vegetable garden or anything?
We had a garden once and we were doing great. We had cucumbers and melons. And one day I went out there to water it and there was a snake at the end of the steps. And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. That's your garden. I'm there now. I'll be
VR, you see her waving by. It's like,
I have not been
I got a story. I got a story there, but I won't. I won't. I got a story for real.
Oh, I'm ready. Pat, you gonna share, or you gonna share the story?
Well, I'm just saying, this is my second time being a caregiver. I had my grandmother with me when she passed away in 95. She was 89. My grandmother was a hard-working woman, fearless. It didn't matter. I loved her dearly. I couldn't find her in the house. I went outside. She caught herself pulling up the weeds. But she was pulling up grass. But she pulled up so much grass, she exposed the garden snake pit. True story. Needless to say, I went to get my neighbor. I went to get Carrie, and I'm trying to pull my grandma away. She ain't scared. I'm scared.
Look, Pat, she's from the old school. She ain't scared.
Girl, I was scared. My neighbors went out there. They took care of that problem. Needless to say, grandma was never allowed to go outside by herself unattended.
I see. All right. Well, ladies, I'm going to check out. You guys
Thank you, VR, for hopping in. Have a safe trip.
Have fun. Only one In-N-Out burger per day.
Okay.
Enjoy the conference. How many panels are you on?
I'm on one panel, a signing, and some other really cool things are happening. But guys, let me let you guys go, and I'm going to try and get out of this car. Bye.
All right, bye, VR. Thank you.
So there you have it. There's VR.
There's VR, boys and girls. She stopped by to hang out with us. She talked about the Bologna, the Bologna, the Bologna. So we got 3 ways that we're saying it. Told us a little bit about her gardening experience as well. Okay, Pat, now for me, okay, first of all, y'all know I do not do creepy, crawly things. I don't like to be hot outside. I don't do outside like that. I know, call me bougie. And I don't really like to get my hands and stuff dirty. I guess I could use gardening gloves, but that's not one of my things. That's like a no. So now, and I do have because plants are good for oxygen and all that stuff. So at our house we have 3 plants, Pat, and they are doing very well. They are live and living, and they're beautiful. All this good stuff. 2 of them are lilies. Or the plants, that sometimes the lily part will sprout up or whatever, but they are little sunlight, lots of water. So they don't really take a lot of work or whatever. And then we got, I don't know the name of, but that plant that just, it's beautiful and it just grows everywhere or what have you. We have one of those.
Oh.
And then and that's the same thing. Yeah. It's lots of water, not a lot of sunlight. It does good. I mean, they're house plants.
Feel one of those too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now let me tell you. So those 3, like I said, I can look at them. Those 3, they've been in the house for years. I do good with those, but outdoor plants, they're not my thing. Now I do love like fresh flowers and stuff like that, but of course, once they die, you can throw them away, or some people make potpourri out of them or what have you. But that's my thing with plants. I can handle those. But the plant, the flower that you're talking about, Pat, I did have one that died, but I found out why. I had it in an office setting, and sometimes instead of using tap water, I would use bottled water, and the bottled water killed it. Bottled water killed it.
It probably wasn't room temperature. Well, I love flowers outside. I have a flower bed. I have bulbs. When we first moved out here, I had a real big, pretty, I had creeping red petunias, and they swelled up. My front door is red.
Oh, wow.
It was great curb appeal. Then a couple of seasons after that, I couldn't find the red creeping. No, it's wave. It's the red wave petunias. I didn't want pink, I didn't want white, I wanted red to match my door. So now what I did during the pandemic, I got a real pretty red bench on my porch.
I remember you showing us a picture. Yes.
Yes. And so because I had the red door, so on the other side, I got one of those real big flower pots, real big. And so I put flowers and stuff so that it would grow real tall.
Okay.
So that when you come up to the house, I have a welcome red bench for you. And I have this beautiful flower pot that's on one side.
Sounds gorgeous.
So I like flowers. We have a real big patio. But I'm not an outdoors person at all. But they don't like me. So at 7:30 at night when they get ready to eat, I'm in the house. I don't do bugs. No.
Yeah. I don't do creepy crawly things, but all that good stuff. And Tiffany said that her mother's house has a tulip that her late grandmother planted over 20 years ago, and it still grows back yearly. I love that. And Tiffany, tulips are my favorite flowers. I love tulips. Oh my goodness, that is super cool. And of course, Mama Tony got our back too. Pat, she said it is a Pladronia plant. I guess a plant that we were talking about that kind of grows everywhere, what have you.
That is just too much information. It's just green leaves. The only thing I know about plants is if it's 3, let it be. Now you know that rule, right?
No, I didn't know that one.
Oh yeah, that's like the poison ivy rule. If it's 3, let it be.
Okay.
If it has 3 leaves on it, let it be. It's poison ivy. Stay away.
Oh,
that's when I was doing yard work. I was counting the leaves and I was telling my nephew, if it's 3, let it be. And that's how I remember. So how do you stay away?
Okay, guys, Fun Friday crew, Pat taught you something on today. If you didn't know that rule, if it's 3, let it be. Pat, did you know, and I learned this a long, long time ago, and I still do it to this day, that for like your house plants, did you know that your banana peels is a natural plant food?
No.
It is.
Why? Because
so you can take and it does, and because at first when I first told my husband about it years ago, he was like, "Oh, it's gonna bring fruit flies." It doesn't. You take the banana peel after you finish eating it, and then you lay it around inside the soil, and it'll just dissolve into the soil. But the plants feed off of it as a natural plant food, and I've been doing that for years.
You are a wealth of information. Well, I have 2 plants that I'm trying not to kill because they're supposed to go to my sister's house.
Okay.
These are plants that we got last year when we had deaths, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let me kill these plants. And they're thriving.
Next time when you guys buy some bananas and you eat them, just and once you peel it, like if you want to kind of like cut them, so there's not. Now sometimes because our lilies are pretty big plants, I can actually take the whole banana peel and kind of spread it around. For the other one, it's kind of smaller, so I kind of cut it. And you just kind of place it in the soil.
So now I gotta go.
And just leave it be.
I gotta see if Carrie got bananas so that I can try this at home.
Yeah. Oh, Pat and Mama Tony, I didn't know this one. She said that eggshells do the same thing. I didn't know that.
Eggshells
do the same thing. So guys, you get some Earth Day stuff from Pat and I and from the Fun Friday crew members. We sharing some Earth Day stuff. I'm proud of us. Look at us.
I know. The only thing I can say about Earth Day, I do believe in recycling.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe in recycling. It drives my sister and my husband mad, but I recycle paper, plastic cans. I recycle.
We recycle too.
And even the food now, that if it can go down the garbage disposal versus in a trash can to go to the landfill. That's how I help Earth Day.
Oh, see, guys, there you go. Put into the comments section if you are team recycle as well, like me and Pat. If you have some plant tips for your friends, for the boys and girls, put your plant tips in there as well. And then, Pat, today is also Jelly Bean Day. Of course, I love candy, but jelly bean, like the Easter jelly beans, they're okay. I do not eat nobody's black jelly beans, nobody's licorice jelly beans, no licorice anything. That is, no way.
I agree.
Anyway, but whoever do, good for you. But I like those. But now a Jelly Belly, you know, they're like the gourmet jelly beans, Pat. They are like, okay, are you ready for it, Pat? Jelly Bellies are like the take cookies of jelly beans. There you have it. That's how good they are.
Yeah, no.
Jelly Bellies are like they have like all these different, okay, like my favorite, like the pear flavor, the peach flavor.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like two of my favorites.
Okay, so here we go. When you have jelly beans, do you like to mix peanuts with them? Because see, we mix peanuts with our jelly beans.
Now, see, I do like that salt sweet combination, but I don't know about with the jelly beans. Really? I'll take your word for it. How about that? I'll take your word for it.
You know what? It must be a Midwestern thing, because the first lady of our church is from Georgia, and she likes peanuts, she likes jelly beans, but she can't stand.
Yeah, like together, I'm like,
really? Oh, and not only that, the butter mints, the dinner mints. I like also those mixed with peanuts. When I was a little girl, my mom and dad would have all these parties.
Okay.
And they would have all this stuff out. And that's when I learned about these butter mints that melt in your mouth with the peanuts mixed in. I mean, it would be on the table for guests to eat. So no one mixes. Okay, I mix with jelly.
Mama Tony said, and she's from the South, she said she mixed with jelly beans.
Yeah. I mean, right. But you know, I tell you what I don't like. I do not like salt on my caramel. I don't like that. Give me my caramel. Don't give me salted caramel. I don't like that.
No, yeah, I think I pass on that too. Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
but I see so many people have salted caramel that messes it up.
No, I don't need the salt.
Yeah.
Unless it's what's that? Well, I don't think they have salt in it though, or what have you too. So guys, share with us. Are you a jelly bean person? Do you mix your jelly beans with peanuts like Pat do as well? Are you a fan of Jelly Bellies? Have you even heard of Jelly Bellies? Let me just take it. Look it up. They are delicious, or what have you too for that. And then Pat, I have one more thing, and then I want you to share because you got some good news for us, guys. It is a new release for Dr. Velma Bagby. Actually, Dr. Velma Bagby will be hanging out with us at CBLR this year. Guys, she has a book called The Catch That No One Wants. It is available. You can get it from Riches and Reading at www.richesandreading.com. Shout out to Kenyatta Ingram for Riches and Reading Indie Bookstore as well. And actually, boys and girls, Dr. Velma, I'll make sure we put the link in the comment. If you go to the Dr. Velma page, she has some release day activities. There's lots of fun and games. There's information posts about the book. There's giveaways, and you can actually still get in. You can participate all throughout today, and she will be announcing the winners on tomorrow. So the catch that no one wants. But Pat, she had a post, and it was called "What Would You Do?" So Pat, I'm going to read you guys these two scenarios, and I want to hear how would you handle that. So it's called "In the Story." So Pat, there's this young lady, she's a PK kid, and she's dating all these guys, and they are just, and what the dad did, he kind of gave these analogies as fish. So you got the puffer fish, Pat, you got a salmon, you got the catfish, you got a goldfish, you got, I feel like I'm missing one because there's 5 of them, but anyway, and he takes her on this fishing trip. It's a fiction book. He takes her on this fishing trip, and he tells her about all these fish or whatever. So in one of them, Pat, this is a scenario. Okay. So I want to know, what would y'all do in this situation? Okay. It says, in the story, as soon as they were seated, they on a date, Pat. As soon as they were seated in the restaurant, he excused himself for the men's room. After 15 minutes, she dialed his phone to no answer. Well, she dialed 67, which I didn't know about 67. Did you know about star 67? I didn't know about star 67. She dialed star 67. Then his number, so her number showed as an unknown caller. Well, Pat, guess what? He answered the phone.
Well, you know, Carrie retired from AT&T, and I remember when they came out with all those features for your home phone. All those features. So star 67 sounds like one of those features. I remember. Okay. I remember that Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you so much, Tiffany. Guys, also Dr. Velma, she hung out with me at the cafe on yesterday. Feel free to hop over to my page and watch the replay, or you can go to YouTube and watch the replay as well. On today, she did an interview with Amazon Live with Cyrus Webb. Amazing interview. Tune in that and watch it. But like I said, we'll put the link in here. It's available. Hop over to her page for fun and games and giveaways, all that good stuff. And Pat, her swag. Oh my goodness, from the t-shirts to the tote bag. I just can't say enough or what have you. And Mama Tony said there was a Star 69. I remember Star 69. I do remember that. So Mama Tony, Tiffany, Antoinette, what would you share with this young lady if that was the case? I mean, yeah, she did the Star 67 and he answered. So evidently, Pat, he left her at the table with the bill. They had only been there 15 minutes.
And they done ate and created a bill already?
Well, Pat, I don't even know if the date got that far, but she said they had been seated. He excused himself to the men's room. After 15 minutes, she called him, but he didn't answer. So then she did the whole Star 67, and then he answered.
You know what?
Girl.
I think women today will not put up with that. I would hope.
Yeah.
Women today would not put up with that. You know,
I hope they wouldn't either.
Oh, I just called to let you know I'm out of here. So when he comes back, I'll be gone.
Yeah.
And then on the way out, I would say that table is available. You could see someone else there.
Yes. Oh, Tiffany said it'll just be like lose my number. Lose my number. Lose my number. All right, one more. It's called End of Story. It says she assumed when Carson in the story, Pat, he represented the catfish. So we're talking about this book. These are things that we took from the book. It said she assumed when Carson the catfish said he worked nights, it meant he had a job working nights and not that he hung out in the nightclub every night.
Oh my goodness.
So Pat, my take on that was, girl, don't be assuming. I'm gonna need you to ask all the Pacifics. Okay, ask all the Pacifics for clarity, because we can't be assuming. That's my take. That's my take for it. I'm like, girl, you got to get the Pacifics.
It's funny because years ago when I worked in television, we had all the tools to find people. And I remember when Simmy had her first boyfriend, and it was just honestly, it was to put the fear. It was to put the mama fear in him. And so I just said, oh yeah, your credit report came back and he was scared. I said, and don't worry about the driver's license number. I've already ran it. He was like, and I was just kidding. But because I worked at a TV station, he didn't know, because I could run that plate, and all that stuff. I wouldn't do that. But I told him that, oh, girl, never had any problem.
Yeah. And you know what? For us as parents, it's like, put some type of fear in them.
You know it.
Yes, and they are putting it in the comment section, guys. It is called The Catch No One Wants by Dr. Velma Bagby. Sorry, guys, I spelled her name wrong. Sorry about that. I was trying to hurry up so I can get it to you guys. By Dr. Velma Bagby. Of course, you can go to Riches and Reading and you can get a copy of it. And Pat, she is like super duper cool. She even have a workbook, because at the end of the fishing trip, and this is not telling the story, but at the end of the fishing trip, the dad gives his daughter like a homework assignment. So Dr. Velma Bagby created a homework basket, she calls it, but it's a workbook. Even though this is a fiction book, you can also purchase the workbook, and it's on sale right now, the workbook, for $5 on Amazon as well.
I think that's really good for youth ministry.
And that was one of her things that she said too, that if like book clubs or if ministries, if they wanted to use it and stuff like that. So Dr. Velma Bagby, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. We hope that you have an amazing,
it sounds like
month. We'll definitely make sure that we put the links in the comments so people can get it. And like I said, guys, hop over to her page throughout the day and enjoy some fun festivities with her as well. Now, guys, before we leave, I gotta let Pat share her news with us about one of her books. That's an audio book. And if you guys know anything about Pat, this is actually one of her favorite books that she wrote. Take it away, Pat. Tell us about it.
Crown and Glory, the fourth book that I ever wrote, but God ministered to me in this book. And so today I got the cover and I also got the link. Let me see. Don't know if you could see it. Look, it's not
We
my
can see it.
And so it's on pre-order now. They changed the cover. So I'm really excited about this. The book that's in between Jet. It's just a short 96 pages, 2-hour narration that will follow after this. And then we're still auditioning men for the third book, which is this. So I'm just ecstatic. I mean, I do have other books on audio, but I mean, to have your favorite, just to have your favorite book.
Yes.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. The link is on my website, patsimmons.net. I think it's on my Facebook page. I put it on Instagram. I haven't put it on Twitter, but it comes out May 10th, and I'm hoping Jet, well, you can't really see her, but that's book 2. I'm hoping that will come out by the end of May. So this is my favorite series on audio, and I'm hoping everyone will support. I'm hoping everybody will support.
I love that. Boys and girls, support Pat Simmons' Crowning Glory. That is one of her favorite books that she has written. It's available in audio, and shortly after that, it will be Jet that will be coming up in audio as well. Guys, we will definitely make sure, even though we put Pat Simmons' website, we'll make sure we drop the link in the comments section. We know how we do it here, guys. We like, tag, and share. We tell everybody that Pat Simmons book. And also, guys, if you see it on her social media, don't hesitate. Share it and post it on your social media as well. Help us spread the word that it is available on audio. Pat, I am excited for you. When I saw that today, I was like, yay!
I am so excited. Yes, I am. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, well, that's it. We got that.
That's it, guys. That is our show today. We've had an amazing time talking about the whole bologna jelly beans, talking about Earth Day. Pat Simmons' book is available for audio. It's for pre-order. Of course, guys, we can't let you forget The Spy, an Artist in a Lie. It is available now, guys. If you have not received your copy of that, and of course, guys, you know we're gonna still talk about something good. If you don't have that,
well, I read this last night. And I loved it. I have to share my review.
Definitely get the adoption surprise, guys. Get that as well. Let's see what else do I have here. I have a whole bunch of guys. By her own design. Of course, this is an ARC copy. Piper.
I'm still waiting.
Guys, definitely pre-order is coming pretty soon. Guess what, guys? Read a good book this weekend. Make sure you leave a review. Guys, if you haven't done so already, register for CBLR, www.christianbookloversretreat.com. We are in registration. Guys, I'm not sure if those spaces are available, but the last I heard, we had like 2 author spaces left. They may be gone or what have you to attend the book fair or what have you. But of course, authors can still register and you can still enjoy some of the other festivities. So do that. And guys, this is the last announcement. RSJ, y'all know we are RSJ fans here, what have you. They are actually running a special. You can register for RSJ for $97, boys and girls. Just go to the RSJ website. So we just gave you a whole bunch of information. Register for CBLR, get Pat's book on audio, register for RSJ, and have an amazing weekend. Also, keep VR in your prayers as she have an amazing trip on the West Coast. Yes. That's our show, guys. Pat, you ready to dance out with no music?
Girl, look, I'm hot under this hat.
I'm ready. Bye, guys. We see you next time.
Woo!
Bye.